Hello, I'm Naima, and in this episode of Unsung Heroines, I'm introducing my own mother, Angélique Kidjo. My mom is a world-famous musician and singer. She loves music. Music is her life. I'm very proud of my mom, not because she's famous, but because of who she is. The music my mom sings has a message, an important message. You see, my mom believes music can change the world. Music can help many people realize the suffering of others. Music speaks to the soul. Music can heal broken hearts. I believe in the good work my mom does. She's helping change the world, one song at a time. This is the story of my mother, Angélique Kidjo. Enjoy. People that come to my concert, most of them don't speak my language.
Music is an universal language, the language of the soul. People just get it.
Every time my music plays, I go crazy, because she's African.
I love the thrill of the crowd feeling the music within their hearts.
I'm from Benin, West Africa, born and raised there. My name is Angélique Kidjo. I'm born in a family of 10. I'm number 7 out of 10. The last girl, the little tiny one, spoiled one. Loved one by her dad and mom. Loving parents. They made me the person I am today. My mom started a theater group when I was 6 years old. I grew up listening to traditional music, singing them, dancing them. My mom taught me so many different dances. For me, it was just fun. It was like playing. And that's how I started singing. That's how my music interest started.
My mom, she set up a troupe of traditional dances for theater. And she directed this troupe. And Angélique started dancing with this troupe. We started performing with mom. And mom, though mom doesn't play any instruments, when you sing wrong, she will tell you, no, this is not correct. How come you know that? Because I know I felt it.
Elle aime trop la musique, elle aime trop à chanter. Depuis son enfance, elle aimerait ça. Et comme nous les parents, nous étions aussi musiciennes.
All those music that were coming from Motown, from Stax, from Rolling Stones, from the Cuban music, the Zairean music, the Cameroonese music. I mean, it was, everything was home. So basically, I started learning English through songs because I wanted to sing them so badly.
Horreur de l'injustice. C'est pour ça qu'il a choisi ça.
My older brother, the firstborn, was actually the one that brought home all the music from outside. He taught himself guitar and he taught himself piano.
We started music because Dad loves music. He used to play the banjo, guitar. He used to sing a lot. And he went into debt to be able to provide us with instruments to do what we have done. Without that, no music in this house. Yes, it's not cool.
I started doing concert. Me as Angelique, I was 9 years old. Because my brothers, they play in the club. And I used to sing a song with them that was key to their repertoire. And because I was 9 years old and they serve alcohol and all those kind of thing in the club, my dad will wait till it's just about time for me to go. He will wake me up, I'll get dressed, and then he will sneak behind the kitchen, and I will sing the song, and they will take me back. I never see actually the club, because the club belongs to one of the friends of my father, but they won't let me actually sit in the club. I sing, I go back and sleep.
Dad used to say, you can play music, you can be one of the best, but you have to succeed in all your exams. That's a must have. And I will not let go until you have all your exams. The only exception, because a lot of talent was, sitting underneath, is Angelique. She promised that. She said, I tried it once, and off I am for music. If I succeed, it's okay. If I don't succeed, it's all the same. I'm going to do music because I know that's where my destiny is.
I also record an album called Pretty. I was in school, and instead of taking a loan to go to university, I took my student loan to go record my album in Paris. Because I start step by step singing outside of Benin, so I needed an album to be able to tour. And then my father produced my first biggest concert out of Benin in Togo. 2 weeks prior to the show, the promoter pulled out and said, your girl is too little. Nobody's going to see you on stage. I don't want to bet my money on it. My dad was so mad. My dad said, you just stupid, because somebody that is talented is not a matter of color, shape, size. I'm going to prove you wrong. So he kept on the show and paid for everything. I mean, because he's not experienced, he lost a lot of money. And that's when I really start realizing that my dad has so much faith in me, because he was the only person that have a job that bring money and they give us food. So by paying for that concert, we went through 3 months by drinking tea and bread every day for every meal. But everybody was willing to do that effort at that time.
She started singing with Jasper van Hoff, who used to be a Dutch musician. And he loved a lot what music gives from Africa. They chose Angelique knowing that she's very hot on stage. She moves a lot, and she gives a lot of energy when she's on stage. She doesn't spare herself.
I knew that when I arrive in Europe, when I arrive in France, I would have to start from the scratch. The fame that I have in Africa, no one knew me in France, and France is not waiting for me. I made the decision to come, and I have to find the strength in me to face those challenges that I have to face. And I was convinced that if I was not gonna be a singer, I can continue my law studies. The first year I came, I enrolled in the classical music school, basically, to learn the Italian classical technique for singing. And beside that, I was learning also the modern music of France that I didn't know that much. And it was quite interesting, and I get hooked. Meanwhile, I spent 3 months in the law university, and I realized that it's not for me, because most of the time, law doesn't serve justice.
She's a Brooklyn girl, and I'm a Brooklyn girl, and this is a girl I wait on, from the health food store to scouting party to back to all the places in the neighborhood. She doesn't identify, forward like that. She doesn't carry royalty, she just carries solid. It's how she walks. That's how she walks.
I like to cook fusion food because I travel around the world and I tasted a lot of different kind of cuisine, and what I like in it, I put it in my food. And what I would tell those girls is the same thing my mom and dad and grandmother especially taught me. You can be whoever you want, but you have to be independent. You can't feed yourself, and you rely on people to feed yourself, then you're in trouble. And also for me, cooking is a little bit like the process of writing a song. You put a little bit here, you put a little bit there. You put too much salt, you can't eat it. And the same for music. If you put too much of this in the music, then there is no balance in the song.
Let me jig it. We always lie.
Music is also a strength for me. It's really what keeps me going, not only because I play music, but also the people I meet. All those things make me really deal with the fact that I'm not home 100%.
My granny was also a musician. The gift of music, I guess, runs in our blood. Mom was always singing songs around the house and composing new songs.
It's not cool to wait for it.
None for Fabrice. All of this is for me. My mom travels a lot. It's not always nice when she goes on tour, and I miss her. But I understand.
Nothing in the kitchen. You can't cook. All you know is to eat. And that you know how to do it. That's why I like to cook for you. When I release an album, and the first 3 months, you gotta go on tour and without coming back home, because the dates could follow each other and you have to be there to do the promotion and also to do the concert. Man, it's the worst time ever because you're in the bed in the hotel room and all you want is not to be there at all, just to be in your own bed, to eat your own food, and to be with your child, to be with your husband, and you can't do that basically. I know that I'm loved by my family, not only by my husband and my daughter, they accepted that, but also with my own family. Something happened to me, the confidence that I have that wherever I am in the world, if something happened, my brothers, my sister, they would drop everything, they would come. It doesn't matter where it is. And that is what gives me the strength to do what I do, because it's really important to have that background.
When you see Angelique perform, you really realize it looks so effortless. And then you think about, well, could I do that? Could I get a whole crowd to clap with me and move to this side and move to that side? And really, it's really an art form, right? To perform and to be able to hold a crowd like that. And she's very charismatic, got a beautiful voice, very strong. And you can see how much energy she puts out on stage, which is really captivating. So yeah, she's a really strong performer.
Excuse me, that's what I'm talking about. We in South Africa, definitely. So when I said let's go, please give me some love. Sing it loud and clear. Y'all ready for me? Let's do it.
The family is just really the source where you really dig into to get all your energy and your strength to do what you do.
Go, yeah, let's go. Hello, Angelique. I love her spirit, I love her energy, I love what she does on stage. I love how she just is so assured in herself. She's so comfortable in her own skin as an African woman, as an African mother, as a wife. And I just love her presence. I just love the fact that she lets go. You know, she doesn't hold back and gets all prim and proper because she's the diva. Because she is a diva. I mean, she's paid her dues. She's been paying her dues for years and beyond. And Angelique is the same. Whether you see her first thing in the morning or last thing at night or during the day, she's never indifferent.
C'est bon? Bonjour tout le monde, je suis Angélique Kidjo avec Afrique Radio. Vous êtes au cœur de l'Afrique, restez avec nous.
Merci beaucoup. Merci.
Derrière, ça va aller?
Oui, ça va aller.
I perceive stage as heaven. If there's any heaven on earth, for me, I am on it 24/7. And I used to tell my mother, man, if heaven looked like stage, man, I won't be too bad. I won't be too sad to die because I'm gonna go there and do it more, and I'm gonna meet the best musician on earth, from Mozart to Louis Armstrong. We're gonna put the hell in heaven, and God's gonna be so happy because He's gonna go, this is the little naughty girl that I brought on earth that is coming and shaking everybody down. And that's how I see it. And all those things, imaginary of mine, keep me going, keep me smiling, because I love being on stage.
Okay, chop.
Yes, now we're talking. Yeah.
The person that made me realize that music can be a part of my life was Miriam Makeba. She was just an amazing person. Like sometimes she hit the note, you have the feeling that an angel has just passed by. She gave me an advice that I never thought about. And she said we were talking about how to present ourselves on stage, how we have to be proud African women. She said to me, one of the things that the youth do today when they go to stay on stage is that they keep the watch on. You can't keep your watch on because you have everybody have the tendency of doing this. You can't be on stage looking on time. It's an insult to the public. Put your watch aside. Since that day, I've never ever wear a watch on stage. And also one of her worry was the fact that our culture in general in Africa is disappearing because the youth is not carrying that culture on. And I agree with her because we have so much richness in Africa that people come and take away from us. But we Africans aren't enough proud of it. We don't even realize that we have given to the world so much when it comes to music, and we do not take credit for it because we are struggling to survive. We should take the good part that we have to elevate ourselves to another level.
One of the things that come across very strongly is the sense of respect for self, for community, for nationhood, for others. For me, that is fundamental, and my feeling is that that's something that comes across in the way that she communicates with the youth, because that is how she comes across herself as a person.
Having a beautiful voice to sing is not enough also. You have to have an idea of what you want to do, who you want to be, because there are a lot of good musicians out there. And what makes you different from the other people is where you come from, how you implement your culture, your identity into your music. You got to have respect for yourself, respect for other people, and if you're sure about what you want to do musically, stand and fight for it. Because there will always be people out there telling you, but if you do this, it's better. If you do that, it's better, and it doesn't fit you, how will you live? Imagine there are some artists out there that have done songs because they say it's going to be a hit. It's cool to do that song. And it's not what they like to do. And you're stuck with that song your whole life. Every time you hit the stage, You hate that song and you have to sing it. I don't compromise my music, man. On stage is pure joy, pure love, pure spiritual. If I don't like the song, I'm not gonna sing it. I don't care who you are, how much money you pay me, I ain't doing it.
Her sense of identity speaks for herself. And I think that's something that most leaders generally put across, but I think she probably puts it across very, very strongly because, as artists, we get seen as these people who sing beautiful melodies or paint pretty pictures and things like that. But through your music, through your art, there are certain there's a certain value-based essence in what you do, and Angelique, for me, certainly puts that across.
I was attracted to Angelique's music because of my own love for the oral tradition. I am a big fan of great lyrics, great rhythms, and Angelique's music tend to remind me of home and remind me of how I grew up around the oral tradition, having my mom, my grandmom tell me stories of their ancestry. So I'm attracted to Angelique's music through that process.
The day will come where there won't be any oppressor and any oppressed. The day will come where we'll see beauty in each of us, where we will realize that our faith, our life, our future lies in each other's hands.
She wants to do more. That's how she told me about her project of creating an association to help young girls to be well educated and to be capable of, asserting their femininity and their rights to be part of the nation and to be part of what is going on. Because once you are educated, you can do a lot. And she has to show the way.
C'est vrai, vous allez changer l'Afrique?
Oui.
Vous allez m'aider à changer l'Afrique?
Oui.
Vous allez rester à l'école?
Oui.
Vous me promettez?
Oui.
Pas de mariage tôt, hein?
Oui.
Restez à l'école parce que si vous finissez le secondaire, on va continuer à l'université.
D'accord.
Je sais que sa fondation doit être à son image. Il doit faire beaucoup de choses en faveur et pour la promotion des enfants et des femmes.
The children of today have to learn about the past. We have to train our youth. When they become leaders in this continent, they do differently. They do not make the same mistake. They have to stand proud. We have to give back to the African people their dignity. And that goes through education. Be proud of who you are. Whatever you do, stand and represent not only your family, your community, or your continent. Because it's good to say, I'm proud of being African. That pride has responsibility. What are you doing? if I have a magic wand and I want to change this, first of all, I will change completely the mindset of the men. We cannot continue disrespecting the backbone of Africa that the women of Africa are. Without the women of Africa, this continent will be crippled completely. And it's about time that we reach out to the men and say, okay, what do you need from us? All those things is something that I would like to see change deeply for the men to say, now enough, let's work hand in hand with the women. So that's where my magic gonna go.
Beaucoup d'émotion dans le visage de notre sœur.
The rhythms are not quote-unquote women rhythms. They're strong, bold rhythms that you'd expect a Huma Sakela or a Abdullah Ibrahim to play. I mean, they're really strong. And so I find that I'm attracted to it because it makes me feel sexy, makes me feel like a man, and so I can enjoy it.